living in a Jewish environment or to feeling Jewish at all. I just recall that we used to go every weekend. We used to go to the grandparents, and the whole family ate together, like 12 people. And of course, my grandmother Truda, she spoke half German and half Czech, and she was sitting always in the sofa and reading strange books and cooking different meals than us. And also she was very worried about us as the children, and also about Zuzana. For example, I remember her. Can you imagine the situation that they are sitting in the sofas, and my grandmother Zuzana stands up and goes to the kitchen, and automatically her mother, my grandmother, stands up also and walks with her, and that's how she's checking her all the time, if she's okay, and that goes also. This problem goes also to my grandmother and my mother, and it's hopefully I'll be not the same, but maybe I'll be, because my children are all growing up also. And that changed. Everything changed after the Velvet Revolution in 1989, when my grandfather became secretary of the Jewish community. Later on, he told me that he didn't want to be involved in the Jewish community because the person who was running the community was also a survivor, but it was a person who was stealing bread in Auschwitz from him. That's why he didn't want to have anything common with the community, because he was running it. And then later on in the 90s, in 91, 92, he became very involved and started to revitalize the community, to get back the properties and to find the members who could be members of the Jewish community. And the community started to grow, and I started to come to the Jewish community. Suddenly I went to the Jewish community, and I don't recall it as a shock, but it was like a slow change. And then I went to Great Britain to some Jewish summer camps, and I was in Switzerland. I was sent to Switzerland with the Jewish students once, and it was for Pesach. And I remember that my mother packed me a bread with a pork schnitzel, and all these things, and I came to.
You understand why? You understand what he's talking about?
Yep. I do.
What do Jews eat in Passover? Matzah. They eat these crackers. Okay? And the mother thought that,
I'll be hungry.
God forbid, he won't have any food. So she packed some bread
With pork schnitzels.
with pork schnitzels, so he shouldn't go hungry. Do you understand that? Because Jews don't eat bread
On Pesach.
in Pesach. Pork they eat all the time.
And I came, and I was stationed at a very Orthodox young family. Of course, they didn't know that I'm bringing this food. It's not such a problem because it wasn't their bread. But I recall it nowadays that it's very funny. And slowly I was coming to the community, and then I was living 10 months in Israel. I was studying at the Hebrew University, and then I finished my MA in economics. I went to Stockholm for 1 year of Jewish studies, and I came back and started to work for the community, and now I'm here. And it was a slow process, but now I keep kosher at home, and I eat matzah on Pesach.
Poor boy.
I'm suffering all the time. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.